We never had Galindo handlebars here, not at that time anyway.
Yeah.
I've got a story about Galindo handlebars and Mike Miranda though, but another time. This is 84. So myself and Tony Holland, this dude, would go and stay at Steve's apartment close to Fullerton. And Tommy and Mike had a place just down the road. So we would stay at Steve's. We would go out riding with those guys, ride all day, like literally set up in the morning, go ride all day. And then Tommy would take his drag car out at night. And you can imagine what that was like. It was two kids from the UK with, not really much money. And so I remember, sometimes you have that clear memory of just kind of just it's like a little video clip that plays in your head.
Yep.
And we went down to like a mailbox. It must have been a PO box that Mike had. And he goes, "Oh, I've just got to go and pick up. I should be getting a check from Galindo." I'm like, "Oh, really? Okay." So we rode down there we might have drove, I don't know. And there's this little kind of lockup thing, and he got this out. He had a check. He had a check, written check from Galindo, $400. Now, that's quite a bit of money back in the day.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, there's just no good keeping it. Let's just go and get it spent. Let's go to Rodeo Drive. And we were like, Rodeo Drive? What's that? We drove to Rodeo Drive. There might have been valet parking. I can't even remember. We'd gone over with Laker Airlines, I think possibly at that time, and we had no socks, ripped Vans. We'd had the same clothes on for like a week. We go in this like high-end store on Rodeo Drive, and the security are like, yeah, you can't come any further. Mike walks in, no word of a lie, picks up this shirt off a rail, has them cash the check. Out he went.
Wow.
The original high roller.
Right.
It's all relevant, and that time of my life. I mean, you know, I was the distributor for Torker. I was 16.
Yeah.
You know, so it was a really important part of my life, and we probably went to California 4 times a year, every year from then on. And like I say, the hospitality, given to, we either stayed at Steve's place or at John and Doris's place. If you ever speak to Doug, we used to, his waterbed. Doug had a waterbed, which is quite a thing. But yeah, no, the Johnson family were amazing, and so no, they were amazing. They were amazing times. Yeah, and so sad with everything, but even in '86 we went back there and met up with John and Doris. They took us out for a meal, and you've probably heard me say this before, but yeah, with Chuck, and with Steve looked after us so much. Whatever we needed to be able to do, he would try to facilitate. When we were one of the first people to buy, when we were doing the completes with the 280 280X, he put us in touch with Maury. Maury shipped the components here, and then the frame fork and the Amy grips came from the US in a box, and we used to take them together like the parts kit and the frame fork and the grips. And then the dealer would have to assemble that together. And then after that, we did a Robinson model called an RSR. There's an NOS sticker, which used componentry sourced from Murray because we had the contact then that Steve put us in touch with. So, yeah, was definitely definitely a good guy.